Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Today's topic is going to be how the narcissist wants you doubting yourself. Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. So, good news. The sound should be a lot better and the video should be a lot better. So please drop comments below. I have been waiting a long time to get to this level. So let me know if this sounds better and if it looks better. Thank you. So how the narcissist or why the narcissist wants you doubting yourself. It's very simple. The narcissist wants you to not believe in anything. The narcissist doesn't want you to have confidence. They want you to be living in the fog, and they want to dictate exactly your thoughts, your actions, the way you behave, and the way you think. So you can mention that we can say this is gaslighting, certainly, but there are so many different layers to this also. Let's say that you just met the narcissist and you're in the relationship. Of course, you don't know they're a narcissist, and you're kind, loving, you're a great and really nice individual, and you're getting along swimmingly with the narcissist. But of course, you don't know they're a narcissist. And next thing you know, they start dropping things on you, saying things like maybe your appearance isn't what it used to be, or maybe you should get a different haircut, or you should try harder because you're not doing the best you can, or why you can't live up to the Joneses, that kind of thing. And then lo and behold, you start doubting yourself. You start questioning yourself because you're hearing this on a regular basis. You're hearing this more and more from this one individual who turns out to be the narcissist, why you're not measuring up to expectations. The truth of the matter is you, I am certain, are and or were measuring up to expectations. I'm sure that you were actually superseding expectations. The point being, one of the tricks in the narcissistic bag of manipulation is to have you doubting yourself. And they will cast shadows of doubt all throughout the relationship, from the very beginning, which you may not pick up on, or maybe it's a red flag and you ignore it, all the way to the very end. They will be doing this. And it's, again, to put themselves high up on the pedestal and to have you not believing in yourself. What happens next is that you become more and more reliant upon the narcissist, meaning you get to a point where you can't even make a decision. Like, should I go to the store? Should I wait? Should I do the laundry? Should I cook? Should I clean? Should I pay the bills? I'm not sure, because you're doubting yourself. Why? I'll tell you why. Because when you would take action in the narcissistic relationship, many times, if you did take action, you were damned if you did. If you didn't, you were damned if you didn't. Why? Because the narcissist needs to manipulate you. They need to keep you off balance. They need to have you doubting yourself. Another example, you go to the grocery store and you have a list of items to purchase. You have the list, you purchase everything, and then the mysterious item that was missing from the things that you purchased, was it on the list? Probably not. But you know what? You're supposed to know this anyway, because allegedly the narcissist asked you to pick it up when you were leaving. Get my point? The fact is they never did that, but they want you doubting yourself. Like, did they say that? I'm not sure. I don't know. And the way I just said that, that's how you felt, I'm certain, throughout the relationship. Other ways are this. You get a random text from the person who turns out to be a narcissist, and it is something that you believe is not meant for you. Do you think it actually was meant for you? Absolutely. They are triangulating you right then and there. They are on purpose sending you a message that allegedly was meant for someone else, but it was really meant for you. But it was discussing something that you know nothing about. Why? To keep you in the fog, to keep you questioning yourself and wondering, like, what's going on here? Like, who is this person? And why did I get this text? You got the mysterious text on purpose, but it was meant to look like it was a mistake, so your head is spinning again. That's another way the narcissist makes you question and or doubt yourself. Other ways are very simple. You're parking the car, you go to the grocery store, you're parking the car or the hotel or whatever you're doing, and no matter where you park, you're gonna hear it. It's not close enough to the front, or there's no shade, or you're too close to this car, or you don't know how to back in, things like that. You get my point. And lo and behold, the more you hear this, the more you hear someone constantly berating you and hammering you and telling you that you're not measuring up, and that, like, basically, how did you get this far in life? Those kind of things. When in fact you were doing great before you met the narcissist. You had everything going for you. And I'm certain right now, post-narcissistic relationship, you are picking yourself back up, and I'm certain you're improving your life right now as well. But during the relationship, the narcissist wanted to keep you in the narcissistic fog. They wanted you doubting yourself and believing in the narcissist. Remember, the narcissist wants you, or wanted you, to become subservient to them. So basically, they are the puppet master and you are the puppet, which again is why in this channel, frequently I mention that you are working for the narcissist, and that's exactly what you were doing. Another example, they say, the narcissist says to you, hey, let's go on vacation to this place. And you're like, okay, it sounds good. Hey, this is gonna be an easy one because they came up with an idea. We're gonna execute it, we're gonna do it. And then when you get there, and let's say it's the beach as an example, and it rains, or things don't go, the accommodations aren't quite what you were expecting, they're gonna pin that on you, saying it was your idea. And you're like, what are you talking about? Like, you came up with this idea, and I was excited about it because it was your idea, and I knew if it was your idea that it was gonna be a better time because you're not gonna be complaining if it was my idea. But now because the weather's bad, you're mentioning that it's my idea. The truth of the matter is it wasn't my idea, it was your idea. See, they want you doubting yourself. And the longer the narcissist casts a shadow upon your beliefs, your actions and thoughts, and the way you are, the more you doubt yourself. It's true. It's the way it is. It's part of the narcissistic abusive cycle, specifically post-love bomb and or euphoric stage when you're in the devaluation stage. This is exactly how the narcissist has things lined up for you. And the whole time they are having you question yourself or doubting yourself. They are getting supply from this. Why? Because they're controlling you, and you just didn't realize it at the time. You just realized maybe your memory, maybe you didn't remember as well as maybe you should have, which is completely not true. Or you're giving the narcissist the benefit of the doubt, which, let's be real, that's what most people do when they're in these relationships. But more importantly, you found that you were being beaten down, and the more and more you stood up for yourself and said, hey, no, I know that the answer is X, Y, Z, then what would happen then? That's right, you would probably get a rage fit or silent treatment or be stonewalled or gaslit. You couldn't win when you were with the narcissist, no matter what angle, no matter how you tried to defend yourself or present the situation, they wouldn't have it. And the longer you're in the relationship, the more you fall for the narcissistic abusive techniques that they utilize. Because again, you were dealing with someone that you weren't prepared for. You didn't learn narcissistic abuse in school, and you had no idea. It's not until you found channels like mine and many others, and again, thank you very much for being here, that you got your first light bulb moment and you became educated, awakened, and aware. And then you're like, wow, this actually all adds up. I can't get over it. There's actually a community about narcissistic abuse, and this fits to a T my relationship, or maybe my relationships in the past. That's when you understand, and you really need to go down the rabbit hole and become educated, and you do. And then when you put the pieces of the puzzle together, slowly, over time, you understand, wow, certain memories of certain events in the past when you were with the narcissist, you're like, no, I thought this, they said that, but the truth of the matter is I was right, and they were just manipulating me. And that's what they did virtually throughout the whole relationship. These are magical moments for you. It gives you clarity, it gives you closure, it gives you understanding. It lets you actually know that you were right most of the time with your thoughts, your actions, behaviors, and that they were proper. You did the right thing. It's that you had somebody barking in your ear telling you how poor of a job you were doing, or how you're not living up to expectations, or how lucky or fortunate you are to be with the narcissist. That's a classic. How many of you have heard that before? That the narcissist just will tell you, you're so lucky to be with me. Others would love to be with me, things like that. Again, that's putting themselves high on the pedestal, putting you down, making you doubt yourself, and making you say to yourself, wow, I think you're right. I think I am fortunate to be with you, which is not true. It's just that you were caught up in the narcissistic fog, and you were dealing with an individual who was abusing you, and who was gaslighting you, and who was making themselves to appear somebody that they were not. They were appearing to be genuine and real and authentic. Let's be real. If you're in a healthy, stable relationship with an individual, it's a reciprocal relationship, which means it goes back and forth like a tennis match. You help them, they help you, you listen, you're there for them, you support them. But in a narcissistic relationship, the narcissist wants to do one thing, which is tear you down. And they want to play mind games with you. And I'm being very nice with those two words, mind games. I could mention so many more adjectives which are real. But the narcissist wants to keep you confused in the fog and doubting yourself. It's with everything. Let's say you get birthday gifts or presents or things, and you give them to the narcissist. Sometimes they'll appreciate it, once in a while, but many times they'll have you doubting your present. Example, it's their birthday. You got them a certain item, whatever it was, but you got the color, let's say it was blue, and they wanted green, as an example. And they're like, oh, that's great, oh, but it's green. And you're doubting yourself, and it takes away from the momentum of you gift giving, which is why eventually you probably don't even give that much anymore, because no matter what you do, it's going to be shredded and dissected and picked apart. See, the narcissist is never satiated. They're never happy. There's a little time period there, if you experience the euphoric stage and or the love bomb stage, when you got a little bit of, let's say, above average attention. It's like attention on steroids is what that is, which is completely abnormal all of itself, because a healthy relationship should go slower. But the love bomb euphoric stage is just an example of how fast the narcissist entrenches you in them, gets you hooked on them, then they pull away during the devaluation stage. That's when you're in the narcissistic fog, and that's when you're doubting yourself. Then if you get discarded, we know how that goes, and the Hoover, wash, rinse, repeat. But before I close the video out, I want to let you know that my hope is you are not doubting yourself any longer. My hope is you have picked yourself up and you're getting educated and becoming awakened and aware and understanding that you had a toxic relationship and this person wanted you to completely be in the narcissistic fog and doubting yourself and not believing in yourself. I'm telling you right now, once you come through the fire and you rise up through the ashes like a phoenix, you will not doubt yourself ever again. You won't. You will make rational, beautiful decisions that benefit you and those loved and trusted ones around you. Why? Because that's the path. That's how it works. Once you pick yourself back up and get stronger and educated and understand and learn from this narcissistic relationship, that's when you become absolutely galvanized. It's your new superpower, and you need to utilize it and build boundaries, grow, maintain, adhere to your boundaries. So that's the message for this afternoon. Guys, let me know if the audio and or video is better. My hope is it is a lot better. Please let me know, because it's very important to me. Thank you very much. No matter where you are on the planet, you are not alone. I love you. And guys, I'm a little bit out of it right now because I'm excited about hearing if this audio and video is better. Guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from beautiful Costa Rica. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon. Stay true, stay blessed. Continue to become awake and aware and understand that you are the priority. You come first, second, and third. Do not doubt yourself ever after the narcissistic relationship. Have confidence. Be strong. Learn, grow, teach if you can. And no matter where you are on the planet, you are not alone. God bless you. I love you. Have a great afternoon, and I will talk to you tomorrow. All right. Please tell me this sounds good. I am so excited. Thank you. I love you guys. Bye.